How's it going, everyone? College Lefty, and in this Madden 23 video, I scored 86 points in one MUT Champions game, so let's go ahead and get right into it. Now, to be honest, I really don't know why anyone would stick around during an 86 point game, but it is what it is. That's exactly what we have here. We're starting this video off with a turnover on downs. We didn't really have that great a defense, but the KO definitely came into play there. I am going to be going over a team update towards the end of the video, and another thing I wanted to mention is that this opponent did not have the best team. Now, this game was played a little while ago, before some of this most recent content came out, like the Gridiron Guardians and even the AKA players. This was from about a week and a half ago. I've definitely made some changes to my squad, and I'm sure this opponent has probably made some changes to their squad as well. But on special teams here, we're starting it off with 2 fumbles right away. I didn't capitalize on the second one. I actually turned the ball over, got it back, and we kick a field goal here to go up 17-0. You know, at this point, I would be expecting a quit at any moment. I would also quit out of the game myself if I was, down by this much and I'm not really able to do that well, like moving the ball on offense. This guy's throwing, a lot of interceptions. I want to say there were about 7 or 8 interceptions in this game. But with that said, we're using this linebacker blitz defense out of nickel 3-3. To me, this is the best defense in the game. I know they've kind of patched it here and there. It still works really well, especially if you go up against somebody who does not really know how to block it, right? Blocking their tight end, sliding to the opposite side of where that tight end is. Also using the running back to kind of chop block or cut block. One of those defensive backs that's blitzing, right? Or I guess linebackers that's blitzing. There's a few things that you can do in order to help yourself block the blitz. But with that said, if they don't do it, then we're going to have pressure every single time. I believe I blitz this opponent literally every play. Sometimes we do have, 4 down linemen, and we're going more out of a, what is it called? Nickel normal or nickel over. It's a typical nickel defense with some linebackers, some safeties out there. But this guy is definitely leaving this running back wide open. He's supposed to guard that player with his user. He does have Demario Davis, who I believe is not that fast. I want to say this guy's a Saints fan, obviously. Black and Gold Nation is his name. He's using the Saints uniforms and some Saints players. But this guy definitely had more of a budget team, and you can't expect him to, score 50-something points when this blitz is coming in and humming at him every single time. But with that said, I think this guy's trying to practice against it, and it's not going over that well. At this point, I kind of ran backwards. I'm trying to kill some of the clock. The real reason why I kind of ran up the score in this game is because of one of the challenges that happened a long time ago. Nice play, DeMarco Murray. But one of the challenges was to score, I think it was like 35 or 37 points in one game. So that's really what I was trying to do. Once I got to that point, I'm just like, well, let's see how many points we can score. Let's see how many interceptions we can get. If this guy's not going to quit, I'm going to try and tally up some of those stats to earn, competitive pass points, or I guess competitive pass rewards. At this time, I had already had Tariq Woolen. I was still grinding for additional rewards like coins and, what is it, XP, I want to say. Coins and packs and XP. But with that said, we have a 66-0 lead here. We have only 2 minutes left, and this opponent got a little unlucky there. Throws a throw out of sack, pick 6 to Lawrence Taylor. And this Lawrence Taylor card is really good. I was using, edge threat on him. I was using edge threat on Chase Young a little bit too. I was mixing in some of these, man-to-man KO abilities and whatnot, trying to get used to, the inside shade, the outside shade, trying to see what works, what doesn't work. Here I'm going with my red zone play, or one of them, in red zone scissors. Check out how open Nyheim Hines is on this corner route from the halfback. That's a play I go to all the time. There's a couple different formations within the Packers playbook. I was talking about it in my previous Madden 23 video. But over the last couple minutes of this game, this opponent definitely gave up. They're just chucking up streaks, trying to get one aggressive catch, a potential Hail Mary touchdown. And I kind of respect it. I definitely would have quit out of this game. No shame there. But I also respect the fact that this guy's maybe trying to figure out what I'm doing, trying to stop anything that I'm going with. We throw a touchdown on the very last play. I know I was running up the score in this game, but at the same time, I was trying to see if this guy would quit. I was also trying a few different plays here and there, labbing a few plays, trying a couple different things, different adjustments within some of the same plays I've run, just testing some stuff out. But I did earn this red zone pack right after this game. Scoring those 37 points gave me enough program points in order to get this pack, and we got Gary Zimmerman. And this card has kind of fluctuated in price a little bit. The legends within the Campus Heroes program are definitely the most expensive. A lot of people are going to be running 40-40 legend theme teams here pretty soon. If you're not able to afford some of the legends, I recommend picking up some of the power-ups within the legend program. If you power them up to the first tier, you can get legend chemistry and kind of build your team in that way. I'm also going to open up a couple Gridiron Guardian packs here at the end. I know Madden 23's community is on a pack strike right now. I can respect it, trying to make a change within the game, and I get it 100%. I'm not going to participate in something like that necessarily. I think the developers could easily release some platinum bundles, and that would be the end of the pack strike. But that's just my personal opinion. But with that said, we did pull a couple of really good cards out of this. We are guaranteed a few lower level elites. We got an 86. I guess we could have got, maybe an 81 and 2 83s out of that pack, but we did a little bit better than expected. Out of this 86 plus Gridirons pack, we got, how do you even say that guy's name? Uchenna and Wasso? I really don't know. I'm going to open up this 200-point pack as well. So really, we only spent 1,000 points in this video. Not really a ton. I put $9 in with the EA Play stuff, but I really wanted to try and get Cordero Patterson, as well as I did pick up a few of these AKA players, so I'm trying to kind of rebuild my coin stack there. But this is the current squad that I'm using. I'm running Slot Apprentice on Michael Crabtree, as well as Dave Casper. I have Deep Out Elite on Dave Casper. I have Outside Apprentice on both Randy Moss and Larry Fitzgerald, with Deep Out Elite on both of them as well. And that's all 12 of my AP on offense. I'm using, route abilities, deep out abilities, and it seems to be working pretty well, especially with some of the formations that I run. And I have definitely spent a lot more coins on the defensive side of the ball. We picked up Night Train Lane, put inside shade on him. He's going to be the slot corner. We also have Lester Hayes with Deep Out Elite. We have Tariq Woolen. He has mid-route KO on him, as well as Ronnie Lott with deep out KO. And then one player that is activated that you're not able to see right here, he is my backup slot corner. I use him at safety, and that is Stephon Gilmore with mid-route KO. And I usually line him up against the tight end or possibly the running back. I don't like to line him up with the running back because the running back is typically not using mid routes unless they're going with a corner route that I like to run. But that is really going to do it for the video. I hope I was able to help you out in some way, possibly with these abilities at the very end. But until next time, I'm College Lefty, and if I was able to help you out, please leave a like, subscribe if you are new. I'm going to be posting a variety of content as the year goes on. Until next time, peace out.